Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Discovery. Its mission, to show off flashy, expensive special effects, to give us a captain with no sense of humour, to boldly go where no Star Trek has gone before. So, we're up to episode 3 of Star Trek Discovery, and it's getting good. This is probably one of the strongest episodes so far, although we've only had 3. But yeah, this is a really good episode. This introduces us to the USS Discovery in all its majestic glory. Alright, it's not the beautiful, sleek Enterprise D or anything like that, or the Voyager, but it's a good design with a lot of mystery. And also our first introduction to Jason Isaacs' character, Captain Gabriel Lorca. Now I'll talk a little bit about him in a minute. This episode, you could say it's a bit of a horror film, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I don't want to go too much into the whole storyline, but there's a sister ship to the Discovery. There's always a sister ship to a starship, and it's left adrift. And the crew from the Discovery have to board it, and that is where it turns into Alien. I kid you not, I swore I was watching a mixture of either Alien and the movie The Relic, but it was a really good episode. Lots of tension and dark corridors, flashing lights, like emergency lights and that. But yeah, I really like the episode. We also get to see part of the actual Discovery as well, so we get to see like the hangar bay, the bridge, various parts, the captain's ready room, which is a very interesting room, and also some of the other cast. So transferring across from the Shenzhou is Saru, who I was really hoping that he was going to be a continuous character throughout the series. And we've also got the introduction of Lieutenant Paul Stamets. Now his character I think he's going to be one of my favourite characters for the entire series. He's got a very dry wit, very dry sense of humour, kind of probably Starfleet's first sarcastic officer. But yeah, I'm going to really warm to this character, and I think this is the first openly gay Starfleet officer. I'm going to enjoy watching his character develop, plus also the sarcastic comments coming out of his gob. Another new character is Sylvia Tilly. I'm not quite sure what to make of her. She comes aboard and she's kind of like, oh yeah, yeah, exactly. How the fuck did she get into Starfleet? But hopefully she'll progress and she'll wing it down a bit. But she's too happy, she's too giggly at the moment. So I don't know what on earth Starfleet are doing, putting a giggly Starfleet officer on one of their ships. Complete opposite end is Commander Landry, who's like Chief of Security. Now, she's like a hard-nosed, kick-ass woman, so I wouldn't mess with her. And then that leads me to the captain. Now, this portrayal of a Starfleet captain on a ship, Jason Isaacs, brilliant actor. This is unlike any captain we've ever seen in the Star Trek series. There is something so mysterious and maybe sinister about him. He's a bit of a warmonger, so I think he probably wants to jump right into battle, but yeah, he's not the usual Picard, let's go off exploring the beautiful planets and all that kind of thing. He's the kind of person to press that red button, blow the Klingons out of the sky. So that's going to be very interesting seeing his character. He's going to be hard as nails. Very different from previous Star Trek. The overall look of this episode was fantastic. All the visuals are up there again. The music, nice music, with very dramatic music as well on board the sister ship. Some nice special effects as well. But I'm still waiting. So we can get out and maybe do a couple of like away team missions just to get off the ship. But I do want to see more of this ship. I've got to, because this is a very dark Star Trek, and I kind of feel like every deck, maybe even room, holds its own secret. This is a very dark, mysterious Star Trek. So it's a breath of fresh air. Because we've gone from one Star Trek to another Star Trek to another Star Trek. It's been the same because that's what works. Off into the galaxy, beam down, beam up. Riker get his leg over, Picard play the flute and that kind of stuff. We've seen all that. We could do it again, but we don't need to do it again because this has to be a very different Star Trek, and I'm looking forward to loads more episodes. If you want the comedy and the bright colours, the humour, watch the Orville. I've seen the first couple of episodes of the Orville and I love it. I absolutely adore the Orville. It is brilliant, so funny, and that really does give you an old Trek feeling inside you. So watch the Orville, and from my understanding there's going to be loads of Star Trek actors that are going to be guesting on it as well, including Patrick Stewart, and even Jonathan Frakes is directing one of the episodes, so that's going to be really good. So that's my little Trek talk for episode 3. Let me know down in the comments what you think, if you saw the episode, and what you liked, what you didn't like, and any comments and things like that. Give it a Vulcan salute if you like the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Live long and prosper, and we'll see you next week. Bye.